Hey, what is up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Frassix. So the year is winding down and I have done a lot, and at the same time I've done nothing, and mostly that is due to Corona, and it's just super upsetting that I didn't get to do things that I wanted to do, but then I also did things that I didn't expect to do this year, which is pretty amazing if you ask me. And I also feel like I'm getting a little bit more subscribers lately, and I feel like a lot of you guys don't really know who I am. So for this video, I'm basically gonna be interviewing myself, you know, in the style of that video of Billie Eilish doing that interview, the same interview for like the past 4 years. That's basically what I'm gonna do to myself. So I hope that all the questions that I'm asking myself this year, this time for this video, I can answer next year in next year's video, and hopefully things don't change too much, or if they do, hopefully it will be really eye-opening or something like that, just for me to see how much I've grown within the next year from when I upload this video. I have the questions on my phone, so if I glance at my phone too often, you know, you guys know why. I'm not checking like Instagram or Twitter or something, you know. Which, by the way, if you don't follow me on those, you guys should definitely follow me on my social media just to keep up with everything that I do. Shameless plug. So anyways, here is my self-interview for 2020. My name is Landon Mendoza. I am 23 years old. I live in San Antonio, Texas. I am in the US Air Force. I've been in the Air Force for about 4.5 years, 5 years next year, which is absolutely crazy to think about. If Corona wasn't a thing and this was a perfect world, I would want to, you know, just go out and travel and have fun, you know, go to the club with my friends, but also be really like secluded and really find myself. So I kind of want to, you know, travel on my own, you know, find my own experiences, maybe meet someone, you know. Those are my kind of hobbies. I like to, you know, play games. I have all my games right here. I have the PS5 right here that I got this year, which I'm absolutely thankful for. And I love Animal Crossing. I just got back into it this year after, you know, not playing it for like years. So that's another thing that I like to do. And more so this year, I've started to bake and cook things, which I didn't think I could do, but I actually did make a few things this year, and I'm pretty proud of doing them, even though they turned out subpar. But, you know, I'm still proud of myself for, you know, attempting to do it. Let's see how many subscribers I have. Well, at the time that I'm filming this, which is Wednesday, December 16th, I have 2,430 subscribers, which is crazy to think about, honestly, because I did not expect to have this many subscribers at all this year. Like I said, I didn't expect to even get 1,000 subscribers. Like around this time last year, I only had around 500. So a goal for this year was to get 1,000 subscribers, and I've essentially doubled that and then some. So I feel like another 1,000 would be a reasonable goal for next year. Yes and no. Yes, because I feel like I'm more than likely stable with what I upload, but I also want to branch out and upload things that I take an interest in, which I don't know how to integrate all of that into one channel. Like, I've done different things this year, which I normally didn't do around this time last year, because around this time last year I only really uploaded reaction videos and the occasional vlog. But for this year, I really tried to branch out. I really tried to show people who I was, what I wanted to do, what I liked. So I, you know, uploaded, you know, like the cooking videos and the baking videos and Animal Crossing videos and vlogs, and just videos about me and why I love things like fall and stuff like that. So I really wanted to like branch out and really make this channel more me than just me reacting to things, because I feel like after a certain point, I kind of really want people to know who I am, and hopefully they'll connect with me more, and hopefully I can do that more so within the next years. Really try and basically find a flow, or hopefully just keep up with the constant pace that I have. Sometimes I get really unmotivated, like I kind of didn't want to make this video today, but I kind of forced myself to do it, and I really like, you know, being in front of the camera, but you know, it's just rough sometimes. I work out around 3 to 4 times per week. Usually on Monday and Tuesdays I work out, Wednesdays I rest, Thursday and Fridays I work out. So usually that's what I do. And if I miss a day, I feel really bad about it, and I'm just like, I should go, or I'm gonna, you know, get fat, or, you know, I'm gonna be so unhealthy, and yada yada yada. So I felt that way a lot during quarantine, you know, since I didn't have access to a gym or weights or anything. So I felt really like I was letting myself go. So it's great to, you know, get back in the gym and to really feel myself getting stronger, I hope. My favorite song at the moment, let's see, I guess it's Levitating by Dua Lipa. I love it so much. Probably coming out to my parents. Probably not doing more things during quarantine. Like, of course, I have no regrets playing Animal Crossing, and that did take up like 90% of my quarantine time, but I feel like I could have been so much more productive with all the time off that I had, so that's kind of a regret that I have. I plan to move into a new apartment, and I did move into a new apartment. If you watched my videos a year ago, you could definitely tell my setup was different and everything like that, so I really like this apartment a lot more. Go to California to see Taylor for the first time live at Loverfest, and that didn't happen, of course, and I was so sad. I was looking forward to that so much, and that didn't happen. Hopefully next year for whatever tour. If it's not the Loverfest, hopefully for whatever tour she makes or puts out. I think for some reason I was just going through YouTube and just watching a bunch of The Last of Us Part 2 videos, and one of the videos that I watched was was like the initial reveal of The Last of Us Part 2 at PSX in 2016. And I don't know, every time I watch that, like, it just gives me chills, like instant chills, and I get so teary-eyed because I'm just like, there was so much excitement and so much hype for, like, literally, like, we didn't know that we were gonna get a second game at the time, so it was just really, like, satisfying, and I felt so proud to, you know, be a Last of Us fan and a PlayStation fan at that time, and watching that video and those, like, reactions always make me, like, smile. Not as often as I wish I would. I know that, you know, I do laugh occasionally, you know, at the Instagram videos or TikTok videos or anything like that, but I wish that I could, like, genuinely laugh with people in an authentic way, and hopefully I can do that next year, because I haven't been hanging out with a lot of people this year because of quarantine, but also because I still am kind of insecure about things. So hopefully next year I can really branch out and just, you know, just laugh. I guess things that make me happy, and I know that's super generic to say, but, you know, things that make me happy really make me smile. A lot of things, more so lately, just being alone, and not just alone like, you know, isolated from my friends, but just alone, like, I don't have someone, like a relationship or anything, and then, you know, I go through like TikToks, or I see gay TikToks or whatever, relationship TikToks, like straight TikToks or whatever, and I just see all these things and people doing these things and being, you know, together with people, and it just makes me, I don't know, that just makes me sad. Okay, so I thought that I really liked this guy, and I did hang out with him occasionally a couple of times this year, and I thought, you know, like, he was talking about, oh, like, we're gonna visit, like, my hometown, yada yada yada, you should definitely go to my home state, you know, it'll be fun, we could go together, kind of thing. And, you know, I felt like if you talk about that kind of stuff to me, I'm assuming that you kind of want to be with me to kind of see that through, to, you know, be in a relationship and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, that's cool. But then they kind of acted all shady and stuff. And then I kind of confronted them about it, and I kind of confronted him about it, and then he basically kind of made it like, oh, I don't like you, like that kind of thing. I thought we were just friends. And I at the time, like, I was just so stunned that I just accepted it, and, like, I was just like, oh, okay, I'm stupid. But then, like, looking back at it, like, I I wasn't the one that was stupid, but I guess he was the one being stupid, but I guess I was stupid for, I don't think, that whole thing was stupid, and that's why I just hate relationships, but I want one. Yes, I think I'm strong, probably not physically very strong or even mentally, but I guess I can tolerate things more than I should, I guess. And sometimes that's a good thing, sometimes that's a bad thing, but I guess I am, in a way, kind of strong. I voted for the first time this year. That was pretty special because I was like really advocating for it, and I felt super proud when I did vote. So that was something that I did for the first time. I guess this year it's not really a dessert or a snack, but I've just been making smoothies ever since I moved into this new place, and I got a blender because I never had a blender before. So I just, you know, keep on making these like fruit smoothies and everything, and I absolutely love it. Like even now, even though it's like kind of cold or freezing cold, I still make smoothies and put ice in it because I just love the smoothies and the taste and the feeling of being healthy so much. Yes, if you couldn't already tell by my previous answers, yes, I am single. I do want to find someone within the next year, but I feel like I say that every year, that, oh, I want to find someone next year, or next year will be the time that I find someone, or a year from now I'll be with someone, and that never happens. The last time I was really with someone was, or technically defined it as being with someone, was in the end of 2017, so, and that was only for like a week, and yeah. I guess being compared to other people and them people choosing that thing that they're comparing me to over me, that's happened a lot of times in my life where in a way I feel like I'm always the second option, or not even the second option, but I'm just never the first option for things, and it just really makes me sad because I feel like I can't put myself out there and be confident in everything. I guess I just fear that, you know, I will never be someone's first. As in like they won't choose me first, or I won't be there for, or they won't be there for me, or something like that, or they'll leave me for someone that's better. I guess whatever fear that is, that's what I fear. My favorite word, and I just kind of realized this like about a few weeks ago, is hope. And that is mostly because I have hope, and like no matter how bad things are, and no matter, like, for example, like, oh, like I'm not in a relationship and relationships are never gonna work in my favor, so, you know, I hate men, yada yada yada, and I say that, but then there's always like a slight chance, a slimmer of hope in me, even the smallest amount of hope. I still have hope that I will find someone, or if things aren't going the way that I plan, I'm just like, there's some hope in me that hopefully everything turns around and works in my favor. So I guess my favorite word this year would be hope, and I feel like it's been like that word for the longest time. I just didn't really realize it until this year. I guess my greatest strength is just, I guess, being really creative for things that I want to be creative in, you know, just like my YouTube or my photography or my modeling or my interior designing, just a passion. I guess if I'm passionate about something, I really want to see it through. Even working out, like if I want to work out and do these kind of things, I really push myself to really do it. I guess being too naive to everything, ignorant, just really not focusing or paying attention to a lot of things, and that kind of gets me in trouble. Or ignoring things and pretending that I don't know about it. That really, like, I feel like that might get me in trouble down the road. Probably get staff sergeant, because I've taken the test twice already, and of course I didn't pass it twice, so I feel like third time's a charm. But I feel like after this, like, it's gonna start to get redundant, and I'm planning on staying in the Air Force for a long time. So, you know, even though I don't want the responsibility, I do feel like I need to do this just so I can, you know, not feel shameful that everyone's getting it and not me. I hope you are more happy than you are right now, or you're more satisfied with your life. I guess. That things are going the way that you plan, and that you aren't as stressed out or upset about things, and that hopefully you're doing good. San Antonio drivers, and specifically people that drive too slow, which is mostly old people, or just basically people that don't use their blinkers, or a combination of all those and more. Like, San Antonio drivers, it's a madhouse here. Like, I love driving, I just hate driving here. I guess, again, moving into my new apartment, I think that's the biggest change, because it's given me so much more confidence. And like, I love inviting more people over now, because I feel like I don't have to be all hush hush and pretend like or afraid of the neighbors like hearing me and stuff like that. I have my PS5 now that I didn't have a year ago, and I'm still it's super crazy that I got it in the first place, because people are still making a big deal about it. Like, it's been like a year, I mean, it's been like a month since it's been released and I've gotten it, and I haven't really been playing it that often, because I've just been so busy like with like videos and stuff lately, that I really just want to like sit down. And technically, like, I haven't even gotten like a real PlayStation 5 game to play with it, you know, like an actual game like the Call of Duties or Assassin's Creed or Cyberpunk 2077, even though I know that's a PS4 game. But still, I haven't really gotten a new game to really showcase the power of that, so hopefully soon. The confidence to do things, like, come on, like around this time last year I was pumping out song after song after song. It was amazing. I was creating, I felt so confident. I could go out, I could, you know, express my fashion. Like, everything was just going so well for me last year around this time. So I hope that I get that passion and that drive to do things, and like motivation to write songs by this time next year. I've been to Corpus Christi this year, and even though I wasn't supposed to like travel out the limits, but you know, still, like, it was pretty awesome. I got to, you know, touch the Gulf of Mexico in a way, even though it wasn't really the Gulf, it was still the water. It was still pretty cool. I got to see the Selena Memorial, and that was pretty cool, and it was just pretty chill. You know, I got to hang out with my friend, and it was just super cool to do that. If I can travel next year, which more than likely I want to travel somewhere next year, hopefully somewhere that I haven't been before, because I really want to just branch out and just do things, and hopefully I can do it like with friends as well. I feel like that would be really fun. As much as I love traveling by myself, like, it would be really fun to, you know, share that experience with someone, whether it be my friends or someone I'm dating or something like that, or my family. Probably going through my camera roll and just deleting all the pictures and videos that I don't need anymore, or like, because I've done like a lot of like photo shoots or just saved a lot of memes or something, and I need to like really go in there and like clean it up, because I feel like it's just getting cluttered, and I tell myself I'm gonna do it, but then like more things come up and I save more things and take more pictures, and it's a mess. I feel like I don't hate myself that often. I feel like I do love myself in a way that I am confident. You know, I'm confident enough to do this, you know, to talk to you guys, to really make this video, to showcase, you know, my emotions and thoughts. I guess I'm more of a work in progress, and I feel like I'm gonna be working at this for my entire life. So I feel like I might not never ever love myself. I just might be content with myself, which I guess I'm okay with that for now. Maybe. No, honestly, no. I'll be honest with whoever's watching. I am not happy. I haven't been happy for the past few weeks, months. Like, I don't know, I've lost that drive that I have, or that I had, especially last year, and I don't know, I just feel like I don't have the motivation to do things anymore. I don't have the motivation to make songs. I don't have the motivation to even make videos now. Like, I used to have a little bit of a drive like a few months ago, but now it's just gone, and everything, I don't know, I feel like I'm just in this state where I'm just like doing things, and I'm not really like making myself sad, but I'm not really making myself happy in a way, and in a way that's kind of not making me happy, which is making me sad. me not doing anything is making me sad, and just not having any progression and, in a way, purpose in life kind of really doesn't sit right with me, and I feel like I can't do anything about it, and it's just like this constant cycle, and it's just upsetting. So no, I'm not happy right now. There are things that do make me happy occasionally, like, you know, listening to a new album that comes out, or watching a movie that I really look forward to, or watching a show that I really want to watch. Like, those are different things. Like, temporary happiness is, you know, cool, but then like after that, you know, what happens? I go back to my, you know, like semi depressed self, and I don't know what else to do. So, not to end on a very sad note, but that's the reality of it, is that no, I'm not happy now. But yeah, that is pretty much all of my questions for my self-interview. I don't know, I feel like I kind of learn a lot of things when I ask myself questions, especially in front of the camera for some reason. And for all these questions, I feel like these are questions I can definitely ask myself within a year or 2 or 3, and I'm pretty sure a good portion of them, the answer will stay the same, but I'm assuming for a lot of other ones, they might change, and that's mostly due to me, you know, growing as a person, and, you know, seeing different things, experiencing different things. So hopefully I can, you know, look back at this in a year from now for future Landon, and hopefully things might stay the same, might be different, but hopefully things will work out for the best, and hopefully I am happy. That is it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really enjoyed, you know, making this. It was really cool just to do this, and to, you know, to hopefully see myself in a year, you know, doing the same thing. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, all the usual things. Follow me on my social media accounts just to keep up with me and whatever else I do. And until the next video, the Wonder Bone Stop. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.